So it's now time, educator friends, ladies and gentlemen, for the virtual inauguration of JIRS Hybrid. I would like to request our chief guest, Shri Amitabh Kanji, to kindly do the honors. Over to you, sir.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to virtually inaugurate JIRS Hybrid, which is South Asia's first Cambridge-affiliated K12 hybrid school and an education venture led by Jain International Residential School, Bangalore, and Crimson Education. My congratulations and best wishes to parents, students, teachers, and the school governing board of JIRS Hybrid on this very unique and historic moment. Teaching and learning have mostly been online post the pandemic from March 20 onwards. There were a huge number of challenges, multiple challenges of learning loss, access to devices, internet bandwidth, but at least to the credit of Indian educationists, learning didn't stop in spite of school closures. The pandemic taught us that online and offline learning both are very important for teaching and for learning. I'm extremely happy to note that Mr. Francis Joseph, Hussain and Ruben jointly developed an alternative education model known as hybrid learning education model. This is truly the need of the hour to ensure students across the country, including those in remote corners of the country, have access to best quality teachers and curriculum by leveraging technology. We must use technology to leapfrog in the area of education so that our learning outcomes radically improve. This is the first of its kind hybrid education learning model, and it's a combination of online quality teachers from across location and in-person learning at a physical school near the student. The model is totally developed by Indian educators, and they have successfully applied for US patent as an innovative model. JIRS Hybrid is a collaboration between JIRS, one of India's fine residential schools located in Bangalore, the Crimson Education, a school development organization of India's leading educational change makers, and TMRW, one of the world's leading edtech platforms based in Dubai. The time has come to break the industrial functioning of education by removing the rigidness and the rigidity of a typical K12 school and introduce the flexibility for learners, not just for subjects as defined by the National Education Policy 2020, but also the way students can learn and teachers can teach across locations. Through this model, I'm delighted that this JIRS will aim to scale the teaching of quality teachers across physical boundaries to any learner located in any part of the country or world, however remote that place could be. And I'm also delighted that this is being done in the 75th year of our country's independence, that we are developing this education model with an aim to give freedom to the learners from being stuck to a bench, desk, in a fixed classroom of a physical school. And this is how education will transform itself. JIRS Hybrid is affiliated to the Cambridge International Assessment International Education UK, and I'm sure that this will make a radical transformation in learning outcomes in India and will radically alter, hugely alter the present model of education, bring in innovation, lead to greater thinking by the students. The end objective of any education system is to make the students think. In the present model of physical education, we've got into a system where we are constantly just reading books, etc., without understanding, without our ability to think and understand and grasp the learnings. And that is what has led to learning outcomes being extremely poor. Surveys after surveys of NAS and ASER have revealed that the learning outcomes in India leave a lot to be desired. This hybrid model will ensure that the best teachers are able to educate our students in the remotest parts of the country. I am delighted at this model, and I'm sure that this will be a resounding success. I wish it all the best and all success in the days to come. We in Niti Aayog will be very happy to assist and support you in this venture. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.